Hello, I greet everybody anywhere you may be seeing me or joining me or listening to me from. I want us all to remember very well what transpired or happened or played in the court during the judgment of Nnamdi Kanu, which is show me the law. Show me the law, or motto show me the law. And then because Nnamdi Kanu demanded to know the law on which he's being judged or tried to be judged, he was sent out of the court. And then we listen to Moto Show telling us he's arrogant and pompous and unrespectful, and disrespectful and unruly, and therefore he is supposed to be having a death sentence because he's a Christian. He is sentencing him to life imprisonment. I want you all to also understand that when they took him from Kenya, the then Minister for Justice, Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria, which was then Malami, said something that this is the end of Biafra. Then you begin to wonder, is this a battle against Biafra? And this is what people are not asking. Why are you against the people talking about Biafra? Now, today, Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced to life imprisonment. While we see those perpetrators of Ibunde Madon, all these, they call them bandit or whatever they call them. We see them roaming the street free as air. We see them like having repentant Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS, and we saw the former CDS, Musa, said that they welcomed them initially, not knowing that they were terrorists or that they were then dangerous. So today, we saw Malami in the list of the financiers, top terrorist financiers. And then, if you remember, for the Dubai released some names about some years ago, if not more than 10 years ago, of terrorist financiers in Nigeria. Until today, nothing has been said or done again about these people. And today, as we speak, as me and you, as you're looking at me now, there's a news. I found this news from Sahara Reporters this evening that terror suspect alleged financiers were linked to powerful Nigerians, including ex-minister for justice, ex-attorney general of the Federation, Malami, former army chief staffs, others, Major General Ali Kefi, retired. All these people are from one section of the country. And these are the people that are standing on top that you must not say anything about Biafra. And these are the same people that has been working with James Omoto Show. And these are the same people that have been using James Omoto Show to free some set of people they called repented bandit or whatever they call them. So now, this list, according to what I saw in Sahara Reporter, so though this is not new, many people know about this. It's not new. Just that nobody have the balls to come out in Nigeria as a press, as a journalist, to come out and give this information. But all the journalists, they have these informations. But today, Sahara Reporters have been able to come out to fully to give you these names. So I'm going to read it out for you. Listen. Terror suspect alleged financiers were linked to powerful Nigerians, including ex-AGF, that's Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, former army chiefs, not just one, chiefs, others, Major General Ali Kefi, retired. Now, two suspects were linked to former Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Tuko Buratai, retired. Two others were linked to former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami San, while one suspect was linked to former Central Bank of Nigerian Governor Godwin Emefiele. That is the Godwin Emefiele. You remember they accused Godwin Emefiele also of financing terrorists. And people were telling you that he was sponsoring Biafra, but that was a wrong notion. Today you are getting it, that they have people they are sponsoring. Godwin Emefiele was busy sponsoring one of these people from the north in terrorizing his own people. Now, let's go on. Let's go on. A group a groundbreaking counter-terrorism operation personally approved by former President Muhammadu Buhari has resurfaced in controversy following explosive revelation by retired Nigerian Army General Ali Kefi, who once commanded the 1 Division and served as General Officer Commanding GOC. Ali Kefi was handpicked in 2021 to lead Operation Service Wide, a multi-agency investigative task force mandated to identify Boko Haram's masterminds, expose their financial backers, and dismantle the networks enabling the insurgency in Nigeria. But according to the retired general, the operation unnetted far more than expected. It exposed a sprawling network of financiers allegedly tied to senior government officials, that's Nigerian senior government officials, influential military officers, and the top financial institutions. According to him, what followed was a systematic effort to neutralize the investigation project, powerful individuals, and silence those behind the probe. Are you getting the message? This is why insecurity will never cease. It will never stop. Forget all these abracadabra that showing you on telly, that making it, that fighting, appointing new head of state, appointing new head of military, appointing new defense secretary, appointing is not going to solve any situation. It's not going to remedy the situation. Now, secret briefing to Buhari, the turning point, the secret briefing. Now, listen. Information obtained by Sahara reporters confirms that OSW, working with the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, arrested several high-profile suspects in March 2001. The arrests were based on detailed financing intelligence and that attract flows of money linked to terrorism financing. The findings were formally presented to President Buhari in September 2021 under the auspice of the NFIU. According to Ali Kefi, former Chief of Army Staff General Farouk Yahaya, retired, featured prominently in the briefing, though information later linked him to one of the arrested suspects. Ali Kefi said the very next month, he was suddenly summoned to the headquarters of military police on October 18, 2021. He presented himself only to be detained for several hours after extensive interrogation. Why? That's Nigeria. Till today, I don't know my offense, he said, adding that his arrest was a coordinated attempt to halt the terrorism financing probe. Oh God. Hey God. He stated that no action was taken on his petition to President Bola Tinubu seeking redress, pushing him to go public and file a case at the National Industrial Court. So those of you hoping that Tinubu is coming to do something, you know you're dreaming, right? He noted that as of now, the court has not sat even once claiming that court process were not served on the Nigerian army, adding that his lawyers strongly suspect foul play. So, okay, I'll continue, but I've already exceeded. I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes. But what I want us to understand is that these powerful individuals are allegedly linked to suspects are General Ali Kefi insisted that these commands are not based on anonymous source but on what he was personally told by the then director CEO of the NFIU at the time Modibo Haman Togori Badu, who worked directly with OSW. According to him, two suspects arrested by OSW were linked to former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tuko Buratai. Are you getting the message? Yeah, God. Also, two other suspects were linked to former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, who personally went to Kenya to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. Now, are you beginning to understand some things that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was really kidnapped and the intention was to exterminate him. So all this thing happening to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is because of what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been doing and is saying about this terrorism in Nigeria. Now you will get what I'm saying. Also, two other suspects were linked to former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami's son, while one suspect was linked to former Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele. Are you getting the message now? I hope the message is sinking now. So when you see Emefiele carrying Bible, hey, I want you to understand what is going on. They are now hanging or trying to prosecute or wole Emefiele because he is not part of them. They will use you and they will dump you. They will use you, they will judge you, but they will not judge themselves. So before you find yourself in their midst, ask yourself, question, what happened to the people that joined them in the past? General Farouk Yahaya, retired, was linked to one suspect